Do-do. And away we go. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. Do-do, do-do, do-do. Jeez. Figgy, what up, brother? What is going on, my man? Hope you're having a good Monday. Hope your Monday was good. We still got some Monday left in us, I guess, but either way, I hope it was good for you. Mine was busy as always. Crazy times. Give it a minute or two. It takes a while for people to pop in here, especially when I start at weird times. I notice notifications don't pop properly and whatnot, but sorting cards as usual. Back to work tomorrow for me. Well, nice, man. So what'd you have? Like the whole weekend off or what? What's up, Austin? Good to see you, brother. Did you have the whole weekend plus today off? It's always nice to have a Monday off. Mondays are always one of the toughest days I always feel of the week, personally. I mean, I always know for me it's going to be a dang challenge. It's going to be my busiest week, work-wise. So, now it's on my third midterm pass. Congrats, Austin. That's awesome, brother. Keep pushing that, man. Keep pushing that. Keep on keeping on. Keep that push going. That's freaking awesome. So I'm going to plan the first official In Depth with Defness is going to be a week from today, Monday. I'm going to try to start by doing them on Mondays. We'll see how that goes. When I get the guest figured out for Monday, I have a couple people already interested. I wanted to do Buck City Breaks, but they're moving into a new studio. Maybe their card shop, I don't know. They didn't really tell me yet, but they said that if I waited about a month to do it with them, that they could do it at their new studio. So we're going to just go ahead and get a couple knocked out up till then. I kind of wanted them to be the first, but we're just going to have to push past that. So what up, Buckeye Cards? What up, Baseball Card Collector? Did you get my email? I did get an email from you. I haven't really had a chance to look at it, man. Between the weekend and Mondays, my work is just extremely busy. I've been working up until this point. So, but I will check it out. I will definitely check it out. Fig, I'm usually off Sunday, Monday. I get one extra day off a month for being assistant shift manager. I'm salary. Nice. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Oh, yeah, sent you Twins cards via BITG. Austin, I appreciate that, brother. You do not have to do that, but I thank you for doing that. Thank you very much. It's much appreciated. I appreciate that, so thank you. We'll wait a couple more minutes. See if a couple more people get in here so I don't have to repeat myself too many times. But there is, you see that up on the screen. What's up, Dent? You see that there is tomorrow's thumbnail is up on there. It says a lot of lots sports card auction. So I'm going to do a different, like I always put together lots during auctions sometimes, but sometimes it's one card or two cards, right? Depending on what they are. So I'm going to do, 4, 5, 6, 7 card lots. And try to, maybe it'll be more as well. But every single thing I put up each time is going to be a lot. So there's going to be numerous cards. It's not just going to be a one. There's going to be some decent stuff in there. Like, I'm going to be honest. There's going to be some good cards, There might be some autos. There might be some sweet rookies. There might be some whatever. But tomorrow's auction is going to be all about lots. So, a lot of lots. Sports card. Hope you're doing well, Dent. I appreciate it, Austin. Thank you, man. Thank you. And again, guys, I was going to do this Wednesday. I was going to do the first In Depth with Defness. But then I forgot that I bought tickets for me and my son to go to the Timberwolves game Wednesday night against the Bulls. I get to see my boy Levine back in Minnesota. And there's rumor that he may be coming back to us if they trade him, or get rid of him end of the season. So that would be interesting. But I've always been a Zach LaVine fan as well. I hated seeing him go. Hated seeing him leave. So me and my boy are going to go see the game Wednesday night. So the stream on Wednesday will be earlier, obviously. I'll get it in, but it'll probably be a little earlier. I would do it in the Lyft or Uber ride out there, but you never know what kind of driver you're going to get, and you don't know if you ask them nicely if they can keep the music off, if they will, and I don't expect them to, so it's kind of hard doing that unless someone's driving that you don't have to worry about it, as long as they're cool with it. What's up, balls? I always get an Olive Garden ad before you're streaming. Damn, I want chicken parm. Nice, dude. I love it. Olive Garden's all about me, man. They must be putting those Olive Garden commercial ads up before my stream. So shout out to the Olive Garden for being an ad for your boy Defness. I do the win-loss numbers for the table games. The amount of money that flows through the casino is insane, and I work off the strip in a smaller one. Wow, man, that's crazy. I would love to see what kind of numbers those are. I watched this dude on YouTube. He's a professional blackjack player, and he was talking about, it was like a thing he does, like playing $100 a day at a table, like just playing $100. So if you lose $100, whenever you lose it, you leave, right? And if you win up, you get up a certain amount of money, you leave. And he was looking at the stats and statistics and if it would work out and crap. And, he's a card counter and stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy how some of that stuff goes. So, I had Church's chicken earlier, 100. Awesome. Awesome. What's up, Henry? So, he used to work for Casino 15 years. All right, guys. So, like I was saying earlier, some of you are just popping in here. The first In Depth with Defness was going to be Wednesday this week, but I'm going to start by doing it on Mondays, and I'm doing that because I kind of forgot that I got tickets for the Wolves game for me and my son to go to against the Bulls Wednesday night. So I'll have to do my stream on Wednesday earlier anyway, so I won't have time to do an In Depth with Defness podcast interview, whatever you want to call it. And what's really cool and exciting is tomorrow we are going to do an auction, but it's exactly what you're seeing on screen. A lot of lots. So I'm going to just be doing a lot of lots. I sorted baseball right now during the day while I was working. I sorted baseball. So I sorted a box or two of baseball stuff. So I got them by team. And I'm not going to put every card necessarily in one lot. We might break it into multiple lots, but people can request teams, etc. when we do it. And, there'll be prospect cards in there, rookie cards. There'll be some patches. There'll be autos. There'll be a little bit of everything. Just going to have a little fun. Take a different angle this time. So, with the auction. Kind of like we did with the $1 auctions. Just trying to change things up. Make them a little bit different, fun each time. Trying to draw in few new people maybe that would be interested or may have interest into getting into an auction. What up, T-Dog? What up, Jim F? Good to see you guys. Hope your Monday's been well. So that's kind of what's going to take place tomorrow. A lot of lots, basically card auction. Um, so we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, Bobby, you should be able to. Well, just I'll probably be going on. The thing is, my start time fluctuates because sometimes I just get antsy to go live. I used to try to keep it at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time whenever I went live. 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And then I tend to want to get off like when I'm doing a stream and it's just a daily stream and it's not going to be an auction where I'm going to be on for hours. I tend to want to get on earlier if I can so I can get it done with and then I can go enjoy the rest of the night, go watch basketball or whatever is going to be on TV or whatever I'm going to do, right? So plan between 5:30 and 6 as kind of the normal window to start tomorrow. And again, I kind of went through 2 boxes that I've just had recent more laying around. It's got a lot of Bowman's Best, the new tops, some older stuff like 87 Fleer Baseball, 87 Donruss Baseball, like Stars, Hall of Famers. I mean, there's just there's a mix of like Bowman Chrome stuff. There's some autos. There's some first Bowmans. And I separated them all by team. And I'll see if I have time to do football as well. I don't know how long. We'll probably what I was thinking with these lots is I was thinking maybe what we'll do is we'll dedicate, like a certain night when we're going to do these lot auctions for a specific sport. So maybe like tomorrow night we'll focus on baseball because I think the amount of stuff I already have sorted out and laid out, I think just that alone is probably going to take us 2 to 3 hours at least to get through. I mean, we could go longer. We'll see how it's going. We'll see how I'm feeling, 3 hours in or whatever. But I just think that I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves where we have way too much. I have way too much stuff out laying around, and then it's just a bunch of cleanup because I don't get through it. So, just me as a keep. Are you having buffering? It shouldn't be. I show a pretty solid connection straight through. So, what's up, zombie? So yeah, so that would be the plan tomorrow. Doing a whole lot of lots, having a fun auction. Again, I was going to do the first official In Depth With Defness Wednesday, but I am going to the Timberwolves game with my son, so I'll have an earlier stream and I won't have time, and nobody would probably be able to fit in an earlier time during the day anyway, and I have to work, so it wouldn't work anyway. So what we're going to do is Monday will be the official day for right now as far as doing the In Depth With Defness podcast interviews. Now, I do have a couple people I tweeted out. I do have a couple people that already are interested. I've had people reach out before when I brought this up a couple weeks ago, a month ago. Some bigger names on Twitter. But if anybody's interested, please let me know, email me, do whatever, and then I want to try to start mapping it out. I want to try to have a month or 2 months worth lined up each Monday and have a general idea way ahead of time of who it is that I'm actually going to be interviewing or having on as a guest. That way I can do more research myself on the individual or the individuals, and I can make the questions a little more in depth or a little better to make the content better, right? Because what it's going to come down to is the content level and how well it's going to be how well or what kind of questions I ask, and I guess at the end of the day, how well the interaction is, and how in depth they get into their answers with specific questions. But if I have an idea of who I'm going to be interviewing next week or in 2 weeks or in 3 weeks, I can get a template laid out of kind of where I want to take it. And it may twist and turn and go off another way as I ask a certain question, they give me a certain answer, and then they go into a story or something about it, and that's fine. That's what this is about. This is going to be about getting more in depth into these individuals, these hobbyists, these sports fanatics, these people who have been addicted to something, all sorts of different things. It's going to be an angle of all different aspects, right? Basically life. Like somebody had reached out to me and basically called or looked at my channel as like a life channel. And I see that because as much as we are hobby driven and sports driven, with my own personal stuff that I talk about, sometimes we have streams dedicated to those types of things, those types of subjects. I do see it as more of a life channel as well. So we're going to have all sorts of different types of individuals, companies, etc. And I just hope that as we do it, the platform, the how in depth it is, I hope it brings good feedback, and I hope we ultimately get a lot of people excited about it and people that want to actually be a part of it. Because I think, again, it's hard to go off of me and Lance's, even though I felt that went really good. It was hard to hear Lance, and again, it was because we did it on a Saturday night. We did it late on a Saturday night. My son was gaming, playing his games, talking to his buddies online. So you had a lot of my son. You could hear my son. Everything picked up my son. But these aren't going to be on the weekends. These are going to be during the week when he's not here. My kids aren't here. We're not going to have any of that interference. But that'll give you a general sense. And that I had no planning for. We legit just checked it out. We were looking, go live to see what it looks like, to see how the camera looked from him. And then next thing you know, he said, well, hell, let's just do it. Let's run it. And I'd said earlier, yeah, we might try to run it. We might try to whatever. But I never planned for it. We just went with it. We just went off the cuff. We went off the wing. I winged it with questions. Lance had great. He went in depth with his answers and what he said. And I appreciate him for that. And that gave you a general sense. We ran for about 30 minutes, I think. Really with nothing ever even planned. No questions, And again, I know Lance really well. So it was easy for me to do because I kind of knew where to take it. But if I have a better idea of who I have that's going to be coming on way in advance, it's going to make it that much better. It's going to make it that much more entertaining. Because I'm confident myself in doing this and being able to be a good host and lead basically a good interview. I just feel like, to be fair, I need to have time to really, especially if it's somebody I don't know very well, to have time to kind of get to know them a little better. Maybe ask them a few things, send them a few emails in between before we actually do the interview. Get some answers from them ahead of time without, so I can take it to a different level. So I can get more in depth. I mean, that's at the end of the day, that's what this is about, guys. If I bring people on every time as a guest and I'm just asking them the same couple questions, every single person the same thing, it's going to get old. Yeah, you're going to see a different face, and that's going to be cool and fun, but it's going to get old. It's not going to be so entertaining. So that's where I'm at with the whole In Depth with Defness45. That's where I'd be interested if any of you guys are interested, or if you guys even have ideas. If you guys have breakers, other hobbyists, just if you have other ideas of people that you think might be good candidates, might be good, you think can speak well, let me know, because I would love to try to reach out to them. Yeah, exactly, T-Dog. That's what I'm thinking. He had a great point there. Use emails to get a backstory about them, and that's just it. The more time I have to prepare for somebody, the better it's going to be. And I want it to be solid. I want it to be awesome. I want you guys to enjoy it. I want this to be a segment that we bring in a lot of new people that are part of the hobby, that are part of sports, that are whatever. I want this to bring in a lot of new people where maybe people don't watch me every day like most of you, my true brothers and fans, but they watch it every week. Like they show up on Mondays to watch it. Okay? They want to see it. They show up on Mondays. They're waiting for the next one. They want to know who the next one's going to be. Like that's the level I want to honestly take this to. I've said it in the past few days. I've said it. I feel like this is going to be the centerpiece of the channel, and this is going to be what's going to boost this channel or bring this channel to a new level. I feel like it is. Podcasts, things of that nature are really where a lot of stuff is going these days, right? So, Marty, what's going on? Good to see you. SF Cards, how you been? Gorilla Family. Sorry, guys. Dell's in the house. T-Dog, let's see who else. Is it worth a grade? The Card Hobbyist is in the house, too. I missed you. Sorry, brother. I start talking and I get sidetracked. So I'm just catching up with chat real quick. All right. What's up, Buckeye? How'd your son do this weekend in the tournament? I don't know if I caught a tweet from you or not, but how did that go? Yeah, Jim, and that's the ultimate goal here. Honestly, is not just for me to get growth out of the channel, but for everybody that's involved that watches to get to understand whoever the guest is more. Who knows? I mean, the breakers I bring on here are not just going to be people that I break with or I broke with before. I've had breakers on Twitter that just started following me and I've never been in their breaks say I'd be interested. I'm going to bring anybody and everybody on. You know, I'll have to cut it short if they're not very good or not giving good clear answers or they're just not, it's not entertaining. But I don't think that's going to be a problem for most people. You know, most people, if they kind of know what we're going to be doing, they kind of have a sense if they're going to be candidates or they're going to be able to do it or not. But yes, you're right. It's going to be, and it's going to be great for the guest too, because the guest, maybe a lot of you guys don't know the person. Maybe you never heard of them, and now you guys all get to know what their socials are, what their YouTube channel is, if they have a website, if they're a card breaker, if they're just a hobbyist, what their Twitter is or Instagram, whatever socials they have, they're going to get out there as well. So I agree. Meets new people. Yeah, it should be cool, man. Not so hot. He lost both of his matches, made freshman mistakes. But yeah, but you know what? At the end of the day, he had a solid season. It looks like, it sounds like. He'll be back. He's got plenty of years yet. So Marty says I'll be a guest. Fire, he says. What's up, Bolton? You'll carry even a weak guest. Yeah, I think I can. I think you're right, Jim. I think I can continue to keep it entertaining, even if they're not giving me great answers. I can try to veer it a different direction. I don't usually have a problem just doing something right out the, like I'll have a plan, and if that plan doesn't go the right way, and I have to evacuate it quickly and go a different route, I don't think I'll have a problem with that. I interview vets to get their stories. We email them questions to get background info on them and formulate questions for that. You can get some great stories. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, T-Dog. Exactly. Like, I think me and you are on the same level as the thought process. So, I agree. I 100% agree. I think that's great advice, T-Dog, and I appreciate you sharing. That's kind of where I was thinking or where I was at with it as well. The more information I can have, or the more information I have about the person, the easier it's going to be and the farther I can take it, I think. So, I think it's going to be a great thing. So, what's up, Alex B? Yes, I'll explain it again, since a lot of new faces are popping in here. So it's basically what the thumbnail is, or what I have up on screen. This will be the thumbnail for tomorrow. A lot of lots. So that means it's going to be all lots. So what I did today is I had two boxes, two of the dual row boxes of all top loaded, card saver, whatnot. What's up, SRV? I had two boxes of those just sitting here, newer stuff. Took some stuff off my desk, had stacks on my desk. Went through and sorted. All baseball I sorted by team. So I have stacks of each team. Autos, relics, rookie cards. There's Bowman Chrome. There's First Bowman's. There's Bowman's Best. There's the new Top Series, Series 1, 2020 with the rookies and all them. There's all sorts of stuff. Relics, you name it. So we're going to do... Awesome, Buckeye. Yeah, I look forward to that. That would be freaking awesome. You would have a great auction because I know you have a lot of stuff that's been building up. Joe, what's going on, brother? So we will do lot. So it'll be lots. So I have the baseball right now sorted by team for the last two boxes I did. So if it's baseball, which I know we'll get through baseball for sure tomorrow. I don't know how much football. I don't know how much basketball because I have all the baseball sorted right now. But, you can ask for teams and then I'll put them up. And if I have 20 of them, 20 cards to the team, I'll break it up. We'll do it in like 5 to 10 card lots usually. I might a few more, a few less, depending upon what cards are on the lot. But we'll just have fun with it. We'll try to get you guys some solid lots for, again, a very good price, like I always do. I'm not here trying to make money, just trying to move some stuff and get it out of the way. So, $2 great. I hope your community archives them in some way. Mine are oral histories back in the 70s and early 80s, and people have passed on. Yeah, that's awesome. Would be dope to have me and my bro on talking about brothers in the hobby. Yeah, absolutely, man. And again, to be a guest, you don't have to be a breaker. You don't have to have a company. There's going to be breakers. There's going to be hobby companies that I get on here. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that I can get like Dub Mentality, who writes for Beckett. Hopefully, I can get him on. I think that would be a really solid interview. Anybody who's on Twitter or is familiar with Beckett, you guys would have seen me. I was with him at the National at one point. What's up, Wicked? What's going on, brother? He was, I met him at the National this last year, but Dub Mentality, he writes for Beckett. So I'm sure he'd be down to do one. So hopefully we'll get him in here. Yeah, Marty knows who Dub is. If you're on Twitter, you know who Dub is for sure. He's a legend. He's an OG. He's a good guy. He writes for Beckett every month. He's very committed in the hobby. So hopefully I can get him. Yeah, it'd be a really good interview. I agree. So I'm gonna try to land that one. I don't think there's gonna be a problem. He knows me. I know him. He knows it'd probably be good for him as much as it'd be good for me. And good for the community. And then obviously, like I told you guys, Buck City Breaks. I'm sure back in the game, BITG. Rippin' Gypsy and Smash, Dave Durango, Wicked, if he ever wants to do one, we can get him on. I mean, and again, it doesn't have to be just breakers. I'm going to be doing at least one of these a week. So it's going to be Monday, every Monday. So, every Monday. So, and here's the thing, here's the thing I want to bring up too, guys. I had a guy, there's somebody that either watched my stream, I'm trying to put the name to the Twitter, because sometimes Twitter and YouTube, you have different names. But I'm trying to put them together. What's up, Isaac? What's up, Ellie Johnson? How you been? I'm trying to put them together And there's a guy that keeps tagging people when they're looking for any, like, to complete a set for the new Heritage baseball, because I got those 2 boxes and I got a stack of cards that I'd be willing to give away. And he keeps tagging me and other people, and then this guy reached out to me. He sent me an email. I told him to send me a list. And he sent me a list, and I think he needed like maybe 100, 120 cards max to finish the set. I went through today. I grabbed his list. I went through today, and I think I'll be sending him about 70 or 80 cards. So that's one thing I want to tell you guys too, man. If you guys buy boxes of product, especially like set heavy products like Heritage, what I mean by set heavy, if you don't know what I'm talking about, where there's 400 cards in the set, you get 20, 30 packs in a box, or 18 packs, 20 packs, 30 packs. You get 10, 15 cards in a pack, where you're getting high quantity cards. Do yourself a favor, even if you're building the set, you go through and you get a lot of doubles. Reach out and see if you can get those to other people that are building the set. Maybe you can trade your doubles for their doubles, ones you need, whatever. Or if you're not even a set builder, what's up, John's Arcades and more? If you're not a set builder, just offer, the commons at least, offer to get a list from them and send them to him. Like I said, I'm going to send him like 70 some. I think he need like 120 cards, so he's going to need like 40 or 50 more cards to complete the set. And you can do what you want. You can sell them to them. You can trade something for them. But what I would just do, especially if they're mostly commons. What up, Durango? What's up, Chad? What I would do if they're mostly commons, I would just offer to send them to them. Especially if they're commons. Like these 70 cards, I'm just going to send the guy. Now, if money's an issue for you, again, there's nothing wrong with you selling or trading. I'm just saying if they're just taking up space, they're collecting dust, just offer to send them to them. Maybe ask the buyer or the person you're giving them to pay for shipping, send PayPal for the shipping, or just do an awesome, nice thing and just cover it. Just get a list and just send them. You're like a stack of 70 commons of Heritage and he didn't have any high number on his list, so he didn't have any variations. He didn't have anything 401 to 500. His list he gave me was all the 1 through 399, whatever he needed. Just send them to the person, make their day. Everything in the hobby doesn't have to be about money all the time. It doesn't have to be about always trying to get a buck from somebody. Yes, it's nice to get recouped some money when you're spending money on product, but sometimes just go out and do the right thing. Just do it. Puts a smile on someone's face, might make their day, and it's a simple thing to do. Good karma goes a long way. You're damn right, Marty. Good karma does go a long way. The more good you do for people, the more good I honestly feel good karma is going to come your way. I 100% agree with that. And when I say that, that's not me saying, well, hey, if I do a bunch of racks for people, or if I get involved in a bunch of racks, then I should expect to get a rack. No, don't expect anything like that. Good karma can be good health, good family health, having a good job or keeping a good job over time, maybe even through difficult times. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of, woof, that was close type things that probably happened in your life. Sometimes you need that good karma. There's going to be times you're going to need that good karma regardless of what aspect it is, or, what we're actually referring to. That doesn't mean that, you get into racks and you should expect a rack, right? You should never expect that. You should just, and we don't ever want to get people in the hobby to just feel like or think they expect they should get one. So, I don't know. My 2 cents on that. I agree, Jim. But yeah, just send them the cards. Just do it. Could change. Yeah, man, exactly, Wicked. Like, it's such a simple thing to do. And the crazy thing is that the way people are so caught up on money these days, it's good, man. I'll talk here in a minute, Durango. It's crazy. It's crazy how people these days, like, they expect something in return, or they expect money for this, or they expect you to say, hey, you need to give me X amount of dollars. And when you just go, you know what? Just send me your address. I'll be glad to send them to you. It's a stack of commons, man. 70 commons. Who cares? $7 if that, maybe. Whatever. Just send them. And then the shipping, $10. Okay, wow, whoopity-doo. $10. And that $10, like Wicked said, it could make somebody's day. Because they're expecting you to want to charge them something for it. That's just how it is. They're expecting you. It's like the guy's like, hey, I'll trade. Well, I don't need to trade. I'm not building the set. I bought these boxes just to rip, just to have fun, just to see what we'd pull and whatever. You know, we got a cool, fun hot box of the purple chromes, which was super cool. But I don't need anything. I'll just send them to you. Just do the right thing. Want to hear what I think? We remember the fear of letting it repeat, though. One of my best friends on Twitter started with a rack I gave to his son. That's awesome. Last week, I did 2 oral histories, Holocaust survivors. They still have their tattoos of their numbers. Oh my gosh. That is sad, T-Dog. Wow. Durango, my day was good. Yeah, it was just busy, man. It's Monday. Mondays are always busy. It's always nice. I think I say this most Monday nights on stream. It's always nice to know you're on the tail end of the Monday. Like, by the time I'm streaming with you guys, my workday is done. And I know that the rest of the week, although there's going to be some hurdles, there's going to be some problems I'm sure we cross. But at the end of the day, we got that Monday out of the way. The rest of the week should be a breeze compared to what Monday is, at least for me and for work. So it's always the hardest day. So yeah, my day is great. It went good. It was busy. But I kind of expect that. Again, Mondays are always busy for me anyway, but we're getting into our busy season now. So pretty much going forth, I can expect, if I'm not on a phone call, the phone's going to ring any second. And once it rings, it's probably going to bring a wave of calls. So I'm going to be putting somebody on hold. I'm going to be getting off a call, have another one on hold, another call's going to come in. It's just going to be a repetitive, just a repeat, just on repeat, doing the same thing. And by 4:30, 5 o'clock, I want to punch my phone or throw it through the wall. But I got to stay positive and know that, hey, that's money. People are calling to buy stuff. People are calling because they want to spend money. That's how you make your salary. That's how you pay your bills. That's how you keep a roof over your head. It's that grind. It's that no matter how busy or how much money's coming in from how many sales, I'm still hungry. I'm still starving. My kids still need food. I can't stop. So, but once I get through that Monday, boom, baby. Seems like the rest of the breeze is a breeze compared to today. So, all is good. All is good. I hate base, burn them all. Yeah, see, and that's just it, John. I'm not a fan of base 8 either, but when we're opening product in boxes, we get a lot of that base. So why not? If people are trying to build sets, heck, if you're on Twitter, if you're on a stream, you're streaming. If you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook, make a post after you rip a box of Heritage or whatever. Hey, I got a ton of Heritage base. Is anybody building a set? Is there any certain base commons that anybody needs? Get rid of them. Instead of burn them, just send them to whoever. Make somebody's day. Do it for free. You know? It's so simple. It's so simple. If anybody gets a chance to go to Europe, go to Auschwitz. I did. It was very sobering. Yeah. I'm just trying to catch up on chat real quick. A lot of people had no choice. The fear was astounding. emailed you in truth about an optic break happening with these dudes for an LCS near me. Seems like, oh, that's cool. I haven't had a chance to really read my emails, guys, in the last day or a couple days with work and everything. I got my separate email for work. That's what I'm glued into. Got tons of optic base I've offered to send. There you go. See, balls. Hey, Bash, I got a Bowman card for you if you need. Part of the 7 great uncles and grandfathers who enlisted on behalf of the U.S. Sadly, 4 never came back. Jeez. So, but yeah, guys, that's pretty much what's going on with me. Heck, we're 40 minutes in now again. It's like these streams, like, sometimes it starts slow, and then next thing you know, we're talking, and it's 40 minutes later. So, if people want base... Nice, I have been giving mine away to a buddy and the better cards to nephews. Yeah, and that's just awesome, man. Give them to kids. Give them to, like what I do with BITG. And I'm sure, I think Eloy does this as well when he flips cards. I tell him, don't ship me the base. Send them to members in needs cards or whatever, or comments for kids or whatever, wherever they send those cards. Just send the base there. So, yes. So, all right, guys. So, again, tomorrow night, we will be doing this. A lot of lots. Sports card auction. It'll be all lots, pretty much. Defness stopping to say hello and show some love. Ah, nice, Derek. Good to see you, brother. We're just about wrapping up the stream for the day, but tomorrow we're going to actually do a auction. We're going to do a bunch of lots auction. So, good to see you, Derek. Good to see my boy Derek from Minnesota popping in saying what's up. You probably see him when we're at the card shows on occasion and whatever. But send him some love. Hope you're doing well, Derek. Maybe you can make it tomorrow night for a little while. We'll be on a lot longer tomorrow because it's an auction. But glad to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing well. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here. Again, tomorrow we'll be starting between 5:30 and 6 Central Standard Time. We'll be doing all card lots. I look forward to it. I look forward to seeing all of you there. Dee, are you on tonight? Durango? Is Durango on tonight? I don't know if he's on or off. He's been... Durango, shout out to Durango. I've been seeing his posts on YouTube community tab. I just can't make his streams. It's too late at night. But he's been pulling some nasty autos out of that Heritage Baseball. Just some sick stuff. So, if you guys haven't already checked him out, make sure you do. And that's it. That's all I got, guys. I will see you tomorrow. I hope y'all are doing well. So Durango will be live tomorrow late night. He's a late night guy. So he'll be posting a break later on. So check him out. Check it in the tab, his website. Jim, see you later as well, brother. Hope you guys all have a great night. I love y'all. Go put a smile on someone's face. Peace.